We've got Farfik Newton written all over that last race. A few clouds in the sky over San Francisco, but I can feel the heat coming off the starting line. A little cloud cover never hurt anybody. I'm not sure I can say the same for this driver. The sun is out, the streets are dry, and there's an eerie calm throughout the city. Until now. We have a beetle battle in our hands, and I'd like to see that driver pull up first. Cloudy here in San Francisco. That old "the sun was in my eyes" excuse won't work today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a perfect day for racing. Not a cloud in sight. Sunny California weather today as we prepare for a very exciting race. You know, fog spelled backwards is goff. I don't think that means anything. Just thought I'd mention it. This driver's never going to make it in this fog. Oh, is this thing on? It's raining cats and dogs out there. I know, 'cause I just stepped in a poodle.
You weren't going fast enough that time.
The 26 fog signals around San Francisco Bay will be of no help to our driver. Ladies and gentlemen, Mother Nature has thrown in a complimentary car wash for our featured driver today. It's as slick as a used car salesman out there.
Ooh, you failed. No, you didn't make it. The old bridge beat you, I'm afraid. Good thing I didn't give you my best car. This skill involves a little display of aeronautic acuity, meaning you've got to jump. You'll have to speed up and hit the bridge fast enough to jump the gap and clear the traffic on the other side as well. A good result. You're a real flyer, you are. A regular little birdie. Sorry, you didn't make it. Terrible work. You show all the slalom skill of a Great War tank. Well done. Success. Nope, not a good result. You didn't pass your O-levels either, did you? Not good weaving there. That was ugly. This skill is a little slalom. It's a bit like what them skiers do over there on the continent, and it's good practice for weaving your bit of magic through the crowded streets of the city. The object is to get to the last checkpoint without hitting any obstacles. Oh, and you have to do it before the clock strikes 0. Good work. You've got relatives who are snakes, I'm betting. Great work. I couldn't have done it better, even in me prime. Nope. You didn't make it. You missed it. Come on, use your loaf. That was a bit currant cakey, wasn't it? By which I mean shaky. Try it again. Right, so you'll speed it up here, reach the necessary velocity, and maintain it through the turns until the final checkpoint. And do it all in good time. Well done that time. A truly brilliant defiance of centrifugal force. Nicely done, them corners. You remind myself of myself in my youth. Blimey. You blew it. If you want to know how fast you're going, press H to show the speedometer. Are your nerves rested and calm? Okay, let's give it a whirl then. That is not worthy of a pass. You failed at it. Try again. Sorry, it's tough. I know. You didn't make it. It's called the knowledge, not the lack thereof. It's a tricky town, old London. Go again. It's time for the London Map Challenge. First and foremost, a London cabbie has to know the city. The knowledge, we call it. We're going to test yours here. Brilliant work. You seem to have the knowledge, mate. Sorry, you didn't make it. You get a first for effort. But you get sent down for performance. You're good, you are. You did it. That is what me old dad used to call bloody miserable. That was bad. You drive like one of them Oxbridge types. It's supposed to be safe driving, not crap driving. Go again. Now this particular skill is among me favourites. It requires that rare combination of safe but speedy driving. Here's what you have to do. Hit all the checkpoints, go round the roundabout and do it in good time without hitting anything. Brilliant work there. Safe and quick and you pass. Nope. The car got away from you. You lost him. Yeah, I know it's tricky. You're not doing too well. And them's the brass tacks. The facts, I mean. The facts. Nope, you lost them again. Go on, you can manage it. That was a lovely bit of work that time. You passed with flying colours. Oh, you lost it. This skill is one of the cab driver classics. Follow the old jam jar, which is to say, follow that car. You see it in the flicks all the time. Follow that car. Right then. Give it a go. Well done, me old China. You're a natural, you are. You made it. You stuck with that car to the finish. That was a rather poor display of cab driving if I ever saw one.
Hey, great job. You corner like a pro. Well done. Nice handling. Nice curves. You're looking like the professional you'll be someday. Great turns out there, kid. You'll be in the movies in no time. Now that you've learned 3 skills, I'm going to have you combine them all. A little warning, though. The director is here, and he doesn't take kindly to mistakes.
Cut! Cut! Film does not grow on trees, people. Let's do this again. Cut! Cut! I can't work under these conditions. Somebody get my agent on the phone. Cut! Cut! Let's take this one from the top, people. Cut! Cut! Am I the only one who's done this before? Let's make a movie, people. Cut! Cut! Are you people trying to make me cry? What do I have to do to get this scene in the can? Beautiful. Stunt driver, you are my hero. Brilliant work out there, everyone.
Good try, kid. Remember to get going real fast. Crank the wheel and slam on the handbrake for a perfect 180.
Cut! Cut! Let's take it from the top, people, and this time let's get it right. Cut! 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 Oh, I'm going back to my trailer. Cut! 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 Work with me, people! Work with me!
Don't worry, kid. You'll get this 180 in no time. Practice makes perfect, kid. We'll have some tire screeching action on film in no time. Time is up. What's the matter, kid? Handbrake needs some oil? Let's get down to business. Use your 180 to clear the checkpoints before time runs out. Now, to hit a 180, get going real fast and make a sharp turn while holding down the handbrake. When you're turned around, hit the gas. Got it? Sharp turn plus the handbrake. Beautiful job out there with the 180. You make my head spin. If you have trouble finding the handbrake, hit the F1 key for a list of controls. Oh, wonderful 180, kid. You remind me of myself out there. Those cops are working double time, huh? Avoid them, but remember to keep your eyes on the finish line. Good try out there. Hightail it around some corners on your way to the finish, and you'll be fine. A few tight turns around some corners, and you'll get to the finish line alone before the clock strikes 0. San Francisco's finest, too much for you, kid? If you want to see the cops on your tail, hit the backspace key to turn on your rearview mirror. We've got a scene in which you're the getaway driver, and a bunch of cops are trying their best to stop you as you go from one side of town to the other. Not good enough. Crash into that other car until it can't move anymore. Great job. All those cops trying to ram you still make it to the finish. Outstanding. Congratulations, you made it. I knew those stunt driving cops would be no match for my new protege. Time is up, kid, and that other car is still moving. Remember, kid, all I need you to do is send that other car to the dump. Kid, the other car is still running. I need you to put it to rest. Hey, if you lose the other car, try checking the map to see where he went. Our action hero needs to stop a car, so we're going to let you, the stunt driver, do the stopping. Great work. That poor car is leaking all over the road. Perfect. Nice job taking that car down. That was some ugly stunt driving. Nope, you failed. Try again. Use your car to put the other car out of commission before the clock strikes 0. It's the highway, not the slow way. Let's see you try that again. Put your heart into it, kid, and you'll do just fine. That was okay for a London cab driver, but not good enough for my school. Okay, kid, time for some dancing on the freeway. The goal here is to avoid collisions while you fly down the highway. Looking at the car you pulled up in, I'm not too sure this no collisions rule is gonna be an easy one. Rev up the engine, kid, and let's see how you do. Great job. I knew you could do it. Wonderful driving out there, kid. You make me proud. Remember, to hit a reverse 180, go backwards fast, then hit a sharp turn followed quickly by the handbrake. Sorry, kid. Not good enough, according to me. Well, isn't that just the way it goes? Kid, go back out there and take it from the top. Oh, spin again, kid. Nope, you're gonna have to try that one again. To hit a reverse 180, get going backwards really fast, and hit a sharp turn and the handbrake. Your head will be spinning in no time. If you don't know where the handbrake is, just hit the F1 key for a reminder. Now, show me that reverse 180. Hey, great driving there, Speedy. I'm proud of you. Hey, nice job. You, my friend, are a very talented driver. Okay, you lost him. Let's try this one again.
Who's gonna pay for this?
Get out of the way!
Hey, you're lucky I'm not wounded.
lekker 6 beans.
You nearly killed me.
You cockney idiot!
Oh nein, mein Auto!
Are you from Chicago?
Aus dem Weg!
Mais qu'est-ce qui se passe ici? You're a nutter! You're an idiot! Get out of the way! Whoa! Ah! Whoa!
You're gonna pay for this!
Oh, eres un loco!
You drive like a Yank!
What, you just come from the pub?
What are you doing?
Shove off!
Whoa! Ah! Hey! Ah! Whoa!
Hey, watch the paint!
Hey, my car!
I just paid this car off!
You better have insurance, man.
Who's gonna pay for that?
Oh, my car!
Oh, man, my car. Oh, my mom's gonna kill me.
Hey, look what you did at my car!
Get out my way, cowboy.
Yeehaw! Oh, my car! Dude, you ruined my wheels!
No me entiendo car.
Hey, watch out, buddy!
Hey, watch it!
Manejas como un estúpido!
Road hog! Hey, look out!
Look where you're going.
Vaquero.
Cuidado!
Hey, watch it, pal.
Learn to drive!
Where'd you learn how to drive?
Aonde você tá indo? Ô, meu filho.
Get out of my way!
You drive like a loser.
You almost hit my car!
Hey, ขับไปหาหมอมึงเหรอ
De gaucho,
I can't believe how you drive!
Hey, you drive loco.
Hey, watch out! What are you, crazy?
Hey, watch it where you're going! Hey, Aga, ¿cómo se pos? Fíjate, estúpido!
Get off the road!
Learn to drive, loser! Maniac! What are you doing? Whoa!
Traffic's all tangled up.
Well, you can't do much worse than losing. But on the bright side, it's only up from here. Think of it this way. You're the best at losing. Nobody does it better. Take a picture of that driver, because I'm hoping to see it develop. I've had my fill of bad driving. Let me loosen my belt. Well, this driver takes it from the top. A poor performance, sure, but I'm sensing a comeback. Buckle up and get back out there. Sometimes I can't tell if they're driving or parking. But hey, at least the driver finished the race, Some cars can't even do that. The driver wrestled the vehicle to the ground, and 1, 2, 3, we have a champion. Driver Leadfoot over there pulls up to the checkered flag and goes home with a trophy. I am up on my feet giving that driver a standing ovation. That's the kind of race that you hope you set your VCR for. Well, San Francisco has some new skid marks, and we have ourselves a winner. That victory is music to my ears. Grab my hand, it's time for dancing. Talk about great driving. Our driver could win this race on a tricycle. The red team has picked up the gold. The red team has dropped the gold. The red team has reached its destination. The blue team has picked up the gold. The red team has stashed the gold. The blue team has the gold. A poor showing by the new Beetle RSI. Hang your head in shame for losing in that racing machine. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's big race. Here's hoping the drivers have their headlights on, or we're in big trouble. Hey, who turned out the lights? It's high noon here in San Francisco. Let's hope no one loses their lunch during today's race. Lunchtime usually has us racing for those snack cakes, but today we're racing for the finish. Congratulations, you just unlocked a new paint job for the Freightliner fire truck. Congratulations, you have just unlocked a new vehicle. Congratulations, you just unlocked the next round of races. Drivers wanted, who know how to move that Beetle a little faster to the finish line.
Remember, you've got to think backwards this time. Now, get on with it. Nicely done. You'd make a good crab driver, you would. Forget cab driving. Sorry about that. Beautiful reverse 180. You might be ready for the old stunt driving school in San Francisco. Right, you look a bit pale. Been sleeping well? Yeah, brilliant jumping. You could land that thing on a halfpenny. I'm sure of it. Perfect. Great work. You are my prize student. A perfectly brilliant display of aerodynamic calculation. May I suggest that you turn on your rear view mirror by hitting the backspace key. Don't worry, it's all perfectly legal. Now, best of luck and get on with it. Nicely done. You gave them all the slip that time. Good work. You left matey and friends somewhere far behind you. Good job. There's something sinister in your blood after all. Sorry. No Aston Martin for you. Run along. You did not meet the requirements, mate. That is, you failed. Now, you've mastered 3 skills. You're ready for the examination to prove that your success at them wasn't all just luck. Right, here's the job then. You'll need to combine the cornering, the slalom, and the long jump. Make a clean go of it, and you'll earn a little reward. Victoria Memorial, Trafalgar Square, Admiralty Arch, National Gallery, Covent Garden, Piccadilly Circus, St. Paul's Cathedral, Royal Exchange, the Tower of London, Tower Bridge, Harrods, Royal Albert Hall, Victoria Station. You don't get no goodies for that performance. Try again. You may need a second job if you drive a cab like that. Right. You are now ready for the 3rd exam. You're going to have to make use of your newly acquired skills to pass this midterm exam. And let me tell you, you've just unlocked the Aston Martin DB7 Vantage. Whew, nice job. You've earned a new paint job for your London cab. You've earned a new paint job for your London cab. You've earned a new paint job for your classic Mini. You've earned a new paint job for your classic Mini.
Great jump, kid. You're going to make one heck of a stunt driver. Well, look at you. You pulled that jump off perfectly. Time is up, friend. Have another go and let's see how you do. We've got no time, my friend, and that's a problem. Time's up. Try easing into those turns. Too fast and you're totally out of control. What great cornering. You're diamonds, kid. You got to keep your car moving fast. I know it's hard, but it'll get your work in the movies. Sorry, kid, but you got to maintain your speed. Press H to turn on your speedometer if you haven't already. Here's a quick handbrake reminder. Sometimes all it takes is a quick touch when you're rounding a corner. Hey, nobody wants to watch a movie where the action hero puts on the turn signal and yields to pedestrians, do they? Ready? Let's see how you corner. The car ahead of you is driven by a pro, and he'll try to lose you, so stick tight. Okay, let's give it a go. Hey, great driving. You stuck to that car from start to finish. Outstanding work following that car, kid. Great job. Now, you're ready for the biggest challenge, the final exam of the Golden Gate Stunt Driving School. This is what it's all about, right?
Cut! We cannot fix that in editing, people. We're gonna have to do that again. Cut, 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 cut! Let's try to finish this millennium, people! Cut, cut! No LTV for you, Mr. Stunt Driver! Cut, cut, cut! Again from the top, people, before I go insane!
Well, let's load some film and see how you do.
Cut, cut! Film does not grow on trees, people! Let's do that again! Cut, cut! I can't work under these conditions! Somebody get my agent on the phone!
Now, you've learned 3 skills, and it's time to put them all together. Think you can do it? Remember, we're not practicing anymore, we're rolling film, and it's up to you to get this scene in the can. Congratulations, you've just unlocked a new custom paint job for the double-decker bus. Congratulations, you've just unlocked a new custom paint job for the double-decker bus.
Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Hey!
Why? Why? Well, some people say it doesn't matter if you win or lose. But I'm not one of those people. Finishing so poorly is hard work, because you have to come up with so many excuses. After a great performance like that, the other drivers are begging for mercy. Given the circumstances, I've got to say that was a very impressive victory. Ding dong, the king is dead, and our driver has yelled out checkmate. The cream has risen to the top, and we have ourselves a winner. All hands are down, and our driver has a royal flush. Unstoppable! A cool-looking car does not guarantee a victory, as evidenced by today's performance. Now that's a car. I gotta get me one of those. The blue team has stashed the gold. The blue team has reached its destination. Brilliant driving out there in the Beetle RSI. Congratulations, driver. We've had a big breakfast, and now it's time to race off those calories. The sunset is romantic. I'm falling in love with racing. Congratulations, you just unlocked a Freightliner fire truck.
Remember, get going really fast, pull the handbrake after you start the turn, and that ought to do it. No, try again. Put your heart into it. Right then, this little skill is the ever-useful reverse 180. As you already know, you missed. That miss hurt you far more than it hurt me. Try again. As you've learned the hard way, you failed. This lesson involves a little precision jump. That's right, the precision jump. Not the long one, the precise one. Here we go. Precision jumping. Sorry, you did not get away. The fans will tear your lovely rock star limb from limb now. Sorry, you did not pass this particular examination. No, you failed, but try again. You're almost there.
Failure?
Give it another go. Buckingham Palace, Waterloo Station, National Theatre, Westminster Bridge. Total abject failure. Other than that, you did all right, I suppose. You fail. But you know, I have hopes, so try again. No. Go again.
Hope your clothes aren't dry clean only. Speed and aim are your friends today. There's a time to floor it, and a time to take it easy. See if you can figure when to do what, and you'll be through all the checkpoints in no time. Great cornering out there. You're going to be a star. Keep trying, kid, and you'll get it. Now, this skill involves a little high-speed cornering, a basic skill for any stunt driver. Now, to pass this, you'll need to hit the checkpoints while maintaining a minimum speed. Well, the car got away. Want to try that again? Listen, kid, you got to stick on that guy like white on rice. Want to go again? You'll have to use all the skills you've learned to shoot the final scene.
Cut! People, let's get this right so I can go home!
Remember, the cameras are rolling here. You waste time, you waste money. You waste money, you blow our production schedule and our budget.
Cut! I'm going back to my trailer! Cut! Work with me, people! Work with me!
Congratulations, you've just unlocked a custom paint job for the new Beetle RSI.
Whoa!
I'm not sure what the problem was out there. Perhaps the driver never shifted out of first. When you blow it, you just have to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and get right back in the saddle. I'd like to see if we can rewrite this movie with a happy ending next time. Pedal meet metal. Metal meet pedal. Number 1, the Big G's, the head honcho. Great performances like that are the reason I got into this business in the first place. Forget the cable car. I'm riding with that driver next time. I love the way that driver uses the gas pedal. Somebody pass me a tissue. That driver was at the finish line before the race even started. I don't know if the brakes were broken or what, but that was some nice driving. If that driver keeps driving like that, I expect all future competition to quit. That Panos Roadster is as fine an automobile as I've ever seen on the streets of the US of A. Pilot to co-pilot, this Panos Roadster is ready to fly. A disappointing finish for one of the finest looking cars on the road today. The red team has the gold. The blue team has dropped the gold. An average performance from an above average car. The new Beetle RSI wants a driver who can do just a little bit better. A tip for anyone racing this morning: don't spill coffee in your lap, 'cause it hurts. A few drivers are still in their PJs, but they're all buckled up and ready to go. The sun is setting here on the West Coast, and we are in for a treat. Congratulations, you just unlocked the Audi TT. Congratulations, you just unlocked a new paint job with the Audi TT. Congratulations, you just unlocked the Volkswagen new Beetle Dune. Congratulations, you just unlocked a new paint job for the new Beetle Dune.
No, you failed. Try again. Wish I could tell you what you did wrong, but I can't. It was just wrong, is all. You're going to need the old handbrake on this one, so press the F1 key for a quick reminder of how to use it. That is as fine a reverse 180 as I've seen in 50-odd years. Wow, when you miss, you do make a mess of it, don't you? They got you. You fail. I'm sorry to inform you that you failed miserable-like. No, the rock star is now screaming louder than the fans. To lose the fans, you'll need to go really fast and successfully negotiate a lot of high-speed corners. You're now ready for the final exam. You'll have to use all the knowledge you've gained to pass this exam. That performance was not worthy of my own signature on a graduation certificate. Try again. That is not to be considered an adequate performance. You failed. But I know it's tough. If it were easy, everyone would be a cabbie, wouldn't they? You can't pass 3 skills driving like that. Try again. Absolute failure. That is not what we refer to as a passing grade. Sorry, no partial credit on my exam. You fail. That ain't quite good enough. You'll have to try again. Big Ben, Westminster Abbey, Hyde Park Corner, Waterloo Bridge, Marble Arch. It's a bit tricky, I know, but I think you can manage. All right, let's go. You did absolutely nothing right that time. Congratulations. You didn't do much right that time. You're ready to join the Parliament. That will not make your teacher proud. Try again. Complete failure. This is not the road to graduation. Try again. Sorry you fail. Try again. That was, shall we say, a rather dismal performance. Not quite that time. A rather disappointing result, but you'll improve, hopefully. And let me tell you, you've just unlocked the Aston Martin DB7 Vantage. Whew. Nice job. You've earned a special new paint job for your new Beetle RSI. You've earned a special new paint job for your new Beetle RSI.
Don't worry about it. We got that car off an impound lot. Fast and straight up that ramp, and you'll hit that last checkpoint, okay, kid? Say hi to the fishes for me, will ya? Let's practice the long jump. The movie's got a scene where the ferry is pulling off, and our hero doesn't want to miss it. Remember, nice and easy turns will do the trick. Out-of-control fishtailing eats up the clock. Show me what you got. What I need you to do is weave through the checkpoints. Hit 'em without hitting the trees, and you'll be just fine. Put some bark in your bumper, and you'll probably need to take it from the top. Here's a hint, kid, because I see you're trying your best. Try a light touch on the handbrake just as you enter the turn. Don't get discouraged, kid. You've got potential. Try using the handbrake as you accelerate around a turn. And if you can't remember where the handbrake is, hit the F1 key for a list of controls. You also might want to hit H. That key turns on your speedometer. Okay, kid, he got away. Let's take that again from the top. Close, but no cigar. Want to try to follow him again? He got away. Good thing cameras weren't rolling. Now it's time to follow a car. Every good action movie has a car chase. But car chases get real boring real quick if the chaser loses the chasee. Get it? Do everything right, and you'll unlock the light tactical vehicle better known as the LTV.
Cut! Cut! This is our big scene here, people. I need everyone to concentrate. Cut, cut, cut. Let's take this one again from the top, people. Cut! This is not movie magic, people. This is a disgrace. Cut! We need our stunt driver to hit this perfectly, please. Let's take it from the top. Cut! We had a little problem with the stunts, and the boom mic got in the shot. From the top, people. Cut! People, let's get this right so I can go home. I've got to be on Rosie tomorrow. Cut, cut, cut. Mustangs do not grow on trees, people. Cut, cut. Let's take this one from the top again, people. Cut, cut. Am I the only one who's done this before? Let's make a movie, people. Cut, cut. Are you people trying to make me cry? What do I have to do to get this scene in the can? Cut, cut. Let's take it from the top, people, and this time let's get it right!
And I'm proud to tell you, you've just unlocked the LTV, the Light Tactical Vehicle. Congrats! And I'm proud to tell you, you've just unlocked the LTV, the Light Tactical Vehicle. Congrats!
叉燒包50仙，番茄99仙。
Change here for the Northern Line from platform 2.
man worthy of the secret agent man himself. I am impressed. That was a pretty leisurely drive, though I don't blame you. It's great, that Audi, huh? I am disappointed in you. I thought you'd manage better in that Audi TT. Wide might be better, but I'm not so sure when you're behind the wheel of the LTV. Not a bad finish. You weren't the fastest, but you certainly were the most unique car on the road in that LTV. Well, you really can be all that you can be when you're driving that military LTV. Well done. Congratulations on unlocking a new paint job for the new Mini Cooper. On the bright side, you were in a Mustang GT. On the dark side, you were terrible. Not bad there. A worthy result for a great car like that Ford Mustang. Great results there. You were able to break those Mustang horses. I know you're longing for the open roads of the Highlands, but you'll have to manage through the city today. Oh, so this is what you do with your free time. Shouldn't you be reading a book or something? If you don't feel the breeze under your kilt, you're not going fast enough. What do you mean you're not wearing a kilt? Woo, these streets are trickier than a fairway at St. Andrews. You'll be lucky to make par, I think. Rule number 1, drive fast. Rule number 2, drive smart. And rule number 3, be absolutely ruthless out there. Now remember, it's okay to use your brakes every once in a while. Now you don't have to, but it's okay to do so. If you don't feel the breeze under your kilt, you're not going fast enough. What do you mean you're not wearing a kilt? Welcome to London, England! You're about to redefine the words, bangers and mash! Now if you win, you'll get a big steaming plate of haggis at the end, I swear it. Here's a tip on how to drive in the city. Go through things, not around them! Oh, it's a lovely old town, sure enough, but you don't have time to look it over much on this ride. Welcome to the pleasure dome called London. Get ready to ride. Now remember, you're in London now. That means you drive on the left side of the pavement. I mean road. Now that is one bonny car you're driving there. Be careful with it. Well, not really. Just go as fast as you can. Hey, an Audi TT. Good looks and something under the bonnet as well. Don't worry, what you lack in speed, you'll make up for in character driving that little cute new Beetle. You'll be slower in that bus, but you'll have a much better chance of survival on these roads. I love that classic Mini Cooper. I used to cruise along the Firth of Forth in one of those. That Mini Cooper may give you a wee advantage on some of these narrow London alleys and roads. Aye, that Ford Cup Cruiser is some car, huh? I hear it gets 37 miles to the donut in city driving. Nah, we don't see a lot of that particular Volkswagen Beetle doing in London, no. There's not a lot of sand around these parts, you know. Brilliant car, that Cadillac Eldorado! I'd like to cruise the Royal Mile in Edinburgh in that one, hey? Yeah, that is some classic horsepower you're sitting on there in that 68 Mustang. Make good use of it. What you lose in speed, you can make up with in size and durability. Now get that bus moving! I know, it's a pretty red fire truck. Now let's see how fast you can make it move. I know, you'd like to pick up some fares, but you don't have the time. This is a race, you cab driver! Ah, the light tactical vehicle. The perfect off-road car for these roads. Now that's a Ford Mustang GT you're driving. Treat it with the respect it deserves. You'll need to be tough with what you're about to go through. Good thing you're in that Ford F-350! Final checkpoint! Come on now, get yourself to the finish! Now get your Harleys to the finish! Well, you win some, you lose some, and sometimes you finish right in the middle. Now I'd have to say, I've seen worse driving, but I think you can do better than that. Well, no, I've seen worse driving. You've shown me worse yourself. I expect to see you in first place any day now. Fair to middling. I'm neither impressed nor discouraged after that showing. Pretty middle of the road driving there. Pretty average, I'd say. Yeah, nothing special. Well, it's okay. Cry like a baby. You didn't finish last. That's something to be proud of. No one can ever take that away from you. Not a bad performance there. You're learning your way around this town pretty well, I'd say. Don't fash yourself too much. You didn't do too badly there. Fair to middling is alright sometimes. Bringing up the rear again. What? Did you stop to pick up passengers along the way? Good bit of driving in that big thing. I think you're ready for the bus drivers' union. Now that is some incredible work there! Winning a race, driving one of them big things.
Hey, like if I'm ever driving a getaway car, can you be the Rosa that's following me? You just lost your ticket to ride, if you know what I mean. In case you didn't know, a bloke could get, hurt driving the way you do. Don't worry about that finish. As long as you had a bit of fun in that Mini, you're alright. Just getting a Mini to finish in these urban races is kind of a victory. Ah, the Mini Cooper, my baby. You handled it well, I must say. Not a bad performance for the old Bill's car. Of course you won in the cop cruiser. No one likes to ever pass the old Bill. There's absolutely nothing better than cruising London, trying to pull the talent. Okay, just drive then, if that's what you want. You could look for a good curry takeout while you're out and about, if you don't mind. Don't forget that you can cruise through the city along the river and under the pavement in the tube as well. Congratulations for unlocking a new paint job for the new Beetle Dune. I usually like to play a little of the old Mersey sound when cruising the city. Have you got any Jerry and the Pacemakers? Nothing like cruising fancy-free through the streets, parks and pavement to the old smoke. Finishing at the back is good enough when you're driving a cool caddy like that, eh? Fun driving that caddy, isn't it? Even if you don't win, that looked like a bit of alright, winging along in that Eldorado like that. That Mustang Fastback is a classic. Look what you've done. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Not exactly a classic finish for that classic Mustang, but you did alright. Now that's what I call putting the pedal down. A classic victory in a classic car. Don't concern yourself with your finish. It's better than seeing a city from a tourist bus, isn't it? Incredible work there. Have you ever considered attending the stunt driving school in San Francisco? Frankly, I'm surprised by your result. I thought that Ford truck would run circles around this town. Good work there. You can smash into stuff in that Ford truck and still keep going. Great, isn't it? Brilliant work there. That Ford truck handles really well, don't it? That's a pretty great finish. Keeping that fire truck out of the second division. I have a feeling they're going to have to hoover the whole city after you drive that big thing through it. Take heart. You can't expect to win driving an Arctic like that through the city. Nicely done. You've got through it all in one piece. One big piece. Winning a big race in a big Freightliner lorry. You really are good, you are. Well done. You've just earned a new paint job. The Panos GTR one is almost scaring me. It's like some beast growling. Don't get so chuffed up. Of course you win driving that car. Well, of course you lost. You're driving a big red bus, aren't you? Congratulations! You've just unlocked a brand new paint job. How can you go so slow in that GTR 1? You're watching yourself pass in the shop windows. Yeah, well, that GTR 1 is not the most durable car, so perhaps you should be happy with that result. That's about as good a finish as you're likely to get driving that two-story building. That's a first! I've never seen a London bus go that fast before, ever! Yeah, I used to drive the cab like that as well. It's why they kicked me out of that East End cabbie school. You'll be acting like a real wide boy now that you've won a race in that LTV. Don't let it go to your head. Congratulations for unlocking a new paint job for the new Mini Cooper. Not a bad job. If I'd done that well in the cabbie school, they might not have kicked me out after all. Good work winning in a London cab. A bit of a surprise, really, against all those other high-performance vehicles. Forget about losing. It's a blast driving at LTV, isn't it? Ain't it? Not bad, not bad. A bit more experience in that wide boy, and you'll be a winner for sure. You looked a bit clapped out that time losing in that new Mustang. Get some rest. That's a pretty good performance. Finishing ahead of anyone is kind of a victory, right? No offense. But how could you lose with that much horsepower beneath you? Have you got your A to Z handy? These streets get a bit complicated at times. It's going to be a regular Barney out there, so be careful, but give as good as you get. Get yourself ready to race. You're surrounded by a lot of mixers, so be careful out there. I know it's not the M1, but that don't mean you can't drive like it is. Now get to it. Frankly, I think you're a bit crackers to be lining up to race with these old loonies. Are you ready to give it a bash? No, I mean a bash. Oh, you know, a try, an attempt, a bash. Rather like London. Hope you leave it where you found it. Time for the kickoff. Are you ready for a bit of larking around London town? Oh, this looks like fun. A bit like urban racing. I wish we had this up in Liverpool. Here's your chance to show me what you got under that bonnet. Let's get going.
That is much too much of a car for you to be handling like that. Go back and select a new vehicle. No. Round and round you'll go. Where you'll stop is probably where you'll smash into something. Not a good result. It's like you were out just cruising in that Mini Cooper.
One must know that the object is to hit the checkpoints in any order. You needn't follow a prescribed route. That's what makes it fun. Remember to hit the checkpoints as fast as you can and finish. It's quite simple. Think of that lovely arrow as a compass to help you, not direct you all the way, but just generally point you in the right direction. I'm pleased to see that the streets have been blocked off and that there are no obstacles in the way for this race. No traffic and no police in this race, my dear. Do thrash the brigands around you, please. My, that did appear tragic. Are you all right? Don't say I didn't warn you about gallivanting around London like that. Thank goodness for the national health, right, my dear? You didn't mean to do that, did you? It's all right, my dear. We'll buy you a new one in the morning. You're fancy-free in London. You can go where you like, when you like. Oh, I have to confess, I found that terribly exciting. Well, you look like you could use a rest. Hand over the keys, please. Cruising, as you call it, is most certainly the best way to get the lay of the land in London. Normally, when I want to cruise, I call my driver. You'll have to manage on your own, I'm afraid. As you wander the city like a cloud, take a look underground and see what you can dig up down there. I'd suggest you keep your wandering to the West End, but you'll probably want to go elsewhere. Do be careful. Congratulations! You've earned a new paint job for your Volkswagen New Beetle Dune. Well done! You've earned a special paint job for your new Beetle Dune. Come down from there, my dear! Come down! What are you doing driving that articulated vehicle? Be most careful driving that lorry. We've got so many breakable items in this city. Now, that Panos GTR1 is a car worthy of a person of your status. Now, do drive carefully and sensibly. We do not wish to cause any disturbances in the city. I can't believe that you're associating with these race car drivers. It seems to me that they lack the, shall we say, proper connections. I do say, you certainly do seem to be a determined bunch. I refuse to have anything to do with this spectacle. If you must participate in such crass activities, may I just say this? Run the tosses into the ground! Excuse me. Who are the people participating in this event? What are their connections? With whom do they reside? How can you associate with them? Virginia Woolf once said, "To walk alone in London is the greatest rest." Clearly she was not aware that you'd be driving around the city any time soon. Be a good sport, and try not to make a mess of things, especially if you're passing through Kensington or Hyde Park. Oh, I do love the park. That Aston Martin is one fine car. I do believe I own one of those, but I'll have to check with my motor pool. I do love the Volkswagen Beetle. It's the best thing we've had from Germany since George I. You Audi do well driving that TT, my dear. Oh, yes, I'm sorry for that. It's a rather garish vehicle to be seen in. I do fancy those fins, however. Now, I love this city very much. Do be careful where you point that bus. That Mini is the cutest thing. I may buy one as a stocking stuffer for my grandchild this Christmas. Oh, that cute little Mini reminds me of a pony I had as a little girl, except for that checkerboard across its back, of course. Listen to that Mustang purr. Oh, it reminds me of a purebred Persian cat I once had. You know, the kind with the tongue dangling out all the time. Yes, you look good when you pretend to be the man. Just go and win the race, for heaven's sake. Is that Dune Beetle what one might call a cool car? Yes, I thought so. How very American to be driving that, what did you call it? El Dorado. Absolutely wonderful. One can appreciate the fire department without approving of it racing up and down the streets for mere pleasure.
Oh, that was great fun! You did that on purpose, right? Do you need me to call an ambulance? I've got a mobile, you know. That was spectacular. I liked it. Thanks for that little show. Ooh, I felt that one in my teeth. My fillings rattled, I swear I felt it.
That Aston Martin is one beautiful car. Even I might consider selling out if I can get one of those. This here is my city. Now be sure you take good care of it. How very Eccleston Square, that Audi TT. Still, it looks like a nice ride. Yeah, the Beetle is nice and all, a bit yuppie for me. You work down the Docklands or something? It'll be good fun watching you try to maneuver that big thing around these streets. I'm staying out of the way, that's for sure. It's great, that Mini Cooper. It's like you don't even drive it. You just wear it. Looks good on you. That Mini Cooper is one cute car. How fast can you make it go? Yeah, good luck to you and all, but personally, I wouldn't be caught dead driving a police car. A Beetle Dune in London. You've been doing too much California dreaming, I think. That fastback has a nice retro look to it. It's fast as well, you say? I'll give you credit for that Cadillac Eldorado. I might even wager a bob or two on you in that car. Given that you're driving a fire truck, I expect a lot of lovely damage in your wake, all right? I hope you do better with that bus than the number 26 I took to get here. Aspiring to be a cab driver, are you? Did you go to that East End cabbie school yet? I like that LTV. Too wide for the road, ready to run over everything. Pure punk, that is. I like that Mustang GT. But I'm seriously wondering if you're up to handling all that horsepower. That Ford F350 looks like it's got a lot of staying power. I expect you to win this race. Final checkpoint. Not bad, not bad. You look to be moving up in the world. That'll do, I guess. What's the point of winning anyway? Now, it's a race to the finish line! Now go full out for the finish. That was a strictly middle-class performance. You're ready for the house in the suburbs now. It's all right, but I've seen better. Yeah, that was passable. I expect more from the likes of you. That's good enough for me. On the other hand, I don't really care one way or the other. Not exactly taking it to the streets, are you? Yeah, nice finish, but you didn't hit enough stuff. Let's just call that a good result and go for a pint, eh? You almost didn't, suck that time. Pretty good. For you, that is. If that's how you drive, you ought to be living in the suburbs and driving in a state car. Phew, that was definitely one poor performance. I'd suggest you practice a bit, but that would be so unpunk. You're definitely improving, moving up the ladder. So what if you finished poorly? What's all this nonsense about competition anyway? Just go with it. I don't want to say you're slow, but you've got all the pick-me-up of a Perry Como record. Take heart, at least you finished. Some of these tossers couldn't even get that far. That was a brilliant combination of poor steering and slow movement. Well done. You're looking rather chuffed after that performance. So do it again then. Better than winning. You beat all those coppers out on the streets. I love you. I am absolutely choked after that beautiful display of driving skill. You truly rocked the world with that victory. Wow! That was a real raw display of power, just how I like it. Oi, that was absolutely brilliant driving. You're absolutely a motorhead. Now that was some street punk in action. Great driving. Not normally hung up on material objects, but that Panos is one sweet machine. I'm just on my way home from a rave, and here you are about to run a race. Very industrious of you. Yeah, race if you like, but I'm going to the pub. Meet me there after, if you survive it. Well, add Midtown drivers to the mad dogs and Englishmen out in the midday sun. Hey, don't rev that motor so loud. I was out a tad late last night and my head hurts. If you'd rather race, go ahead, but nighttime is the right time to tour the town, if you know what I mean. Lunchtime in London. Time to disrupt all the punters in suits having their little break from their daily toil. Yes, I admit that I am touched by the golden glow of sunset on the River Thames. Not. The sun is setting on what's left of the Empire. Well, bring on the night. Congrats to you. You just unlocked the Audi TT.
Super driving! I think you're ready to take that Cooper onto the NASCAR circuit. I can't say I mind seeing that old Cup Cruiser finishing so far back. I kind of enjoyed it, actually. You're not going to catch any getaway cars driving like that, that's for sure. But it's not too bad of a performance.
His promises were, as he then was, mighty. But his performance, as he is now, nothing. I see thou preferest to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune than to win. I give the loser leave to chide. You laggard! Love's labours is truly lost, if ever I've seen it. On the bright side, you finished in the rear of your affection, out of the shot and danger of desire. Ah me, 'twas truly much ado about nothing. Excuse me this remark. All's well that ends well, since thee won. Well done! Thou didst ride in triumph through the streets. Bring that driver with triumph home unto his house. Bind thy brow with victorious wreaths. Well done, verily. But why dost thou lead these men about the streets? Oh, thou art a perpetual triumph, an everlasting bonfire light. Well done, brave captain and victorious driver. The harder matched, the greater victory. Thy mind presageth happy gain and conquest. Thus thou, with cars contending, was victor of the day. Driver, farewell, and be proud of thy victory. Come in, and let us banquet royally after this golden day of victory. A glooming peace this morning with it brings. 'Tis verily like a midsummer night's dream to be racing at this moonlit hour. Prepare thy battle early in the morning, and put thy fortune to the arbitrament of bloody strokes and moral staring racing. The midnight bell is ringing. His iron tongue and brazen mouth sound on into the drowsy race of night. Let us begin this race at any time forenoon. It's time to reel the streets at noon, and stand the buffet with knaves that smell of sweat. Let not the hours of this London day wear out the day in peace, but ere sunset set armed discord twixt these moated kings. Well done. You've just unlocked the Aston Martin DB7 Vantage. I should fear those that dance before me now would one day stamp upon me. It has been done. Men race their cars against a setting sun. Bravo! You've just unlocked the Audi TT. I say, you've just unlocked the city bus. Well done. You've just unlocked a 59 Caddy Eldorado. Congratulations. You've just unlocked the classic Mini Cooper. Congratulations. You've just unlocked the Beetle Dune. Congratulations. You've just unlocked the new Mini Cooper. Congratulations. You've just unlocked the Ford Mustang Cruiser. Congratulations. You've just unlocked the Beetle Cup. Congratulations. You've just unlocked a Freightliner fire truck. Well done. You've just unlocked the Freightliner Century. Well done. On yon vehicle screen thou shalt find yet another toy to play with. Well done. You've just unlocked the Panos GTR-1. Congratulations. You've just unlocked a London bus. When clouds appear, wise men put on their cloaks. They do not go driving madly through the city. Congratulations. You've just unlocked the London cab. Congratulations. You've just unlocked the light tactical vehicle. Congratulations. Thou hast just unlocked the next round of these races. The envious clouds are bent to dim your glory and stain your track on the bright passage through the city. Methinks you are too much in the sun. Still, let's away! Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, but thy engine cannot be too hot in this selfsame race. The starry welkin cover thou anon, with drooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way.
Yeah, it's cruise mode, that's for sure. Go where you like, but may I suggest a nice, soothing drive along the River Thames. No tracks, no checkpoints, no competition. We'll call it cruise mode, and you're free to roam about the city.
Cable cars go about 10 miles an hour. If they weren't stuck on that line, they would have beat you too. You don't gotta be nice out there. Do what you gotta do. Know what I'm saying? What's the matter? Somebody tie your kicks to the brakes? DJ, pedal to the metal. You gonna go to work out there or what? Hey, it's not like you're rolling in a bucket. Get back out there and show your ride some respect. What's up? You forget how to drive? I know you can do better than that. Oh no, you did not just come in like that. I don't know where you're from, but in the 415, you got to do better than that. Listen, my grandma could do better than her hoopty. So go out there and win it for me. Oh, I know. You thought the goal was to lose, right? What happened to you out there? You forget you were racing? Okay. Now that you've taken some time to learn the course, get back out there and win this one. I need you to picture yourself the winner next time. Just close your eyes and picture yourself the winner. I just got your fortune told, and it said you will not lose the next race if you win. Oh, I know. You're just trying to psych out future opponents. You're a shark. I'm sorry, I fell asleep. Did you cross the finish line yet? You're bringing up the rear like your name was Caboose. What happened? Did you bet against yourself or something? Is this race too hard for you? Because I notice I don't see you in the winner's circle. That's how you do it. There you go. My driver. Now that was hype. Hope you like signing autographs, because the kids are going to line up around the block. That was tight. You took the competition to school. Me and your crew are going to give you a standing ovation. Now that's my dog. From Fillmore to Fort Mason. Everybody knows your name after a race like that. Now that's how you show Frisco who's boss. Sometimes you just gotta hold the fort down. That was nice. You know you got mad skills, right? Good work. Look at you, the MVP. Putting me down. You're too hard. They can't touch you. They can't touch you. Beat your old hootie, right? Get out there, kiss your car, and thank it for helping you win. You took the race to the other level. That was tight. Go back to the pad and kick your feet up after that race. That was a job well done. I gotta give you props. That was some nice driving. Now don't make fun of the cars that lose the race, alright? Not everybody can be you. 3 cherries in a row and you hit the jackpot, baby. Hey dog, that was some nice driving. For real. No waving to your fans from the Panos roaster, alright? Keep both hands on the wheel. What's up, player? Looking good. Looking good out there in the roadster. The roadster is hot. So drive it like you mean it, okay? Now that's how you drive a roadster. Let the other drivers take notes. Yo, I just saw the way you threw it down on the track. I didn't know you could do it like that. Alright, you've gone from the back of the pack to the middle. Now let's work on getting you to the front. It is too early to be driving crazy like this. You better make it worth it. I'm normally asleep. What are you doing racing first thing in the morning? You're crazy. You know that, right? This is some early racing. Let's win this one so I can go back to the crib before noon. You feeling like winning this morning? You better say yes. You got your headlights on? Or are you just gonna bump your way to the finish line? High noon. Hope you're ready for a showdown. Midday racing is going down right now.
Congratulations. You just unlocked a new paint job with the Audi TT.
Don't wear your sunglasses at night, okay? Even in Cali. It's lunchtime. I need some grub. You mind driving through someplace while we're out? Don't get distracted by the sunset, okay, Romeo? Keep your eyes on the finish line. The sun is setting, and I know you're going out tonight. But let's win this first, alright? Congratulations, you just unlocked the Audi TT. Congratulations, you unlocked the Volkswagen new Beetle Dune. Congratulations, you just unlocked the new paint job for your Volkswagen new Beetle Dune. Congratulations, you unlocked the Freightliner fire truck. Congratulations, you just unlocked a new paint job for your Freightliner fire truck. Congratulations, you have just unlocked a new vehicle. Just 'cause you're small doesn't mean you have to take that. Get back out there and show them who's boss. See? It might not be big, but it's what's under the hood that matters. Good work. Congratulations. You just unlocked the next round of races. You know Farfignugan? Well, you were far from winning. That little car makes a sidewalk into a 4-lane highway. Use it to your advantage next time. Don't worry, I wasn't watching. Race again and win, and I'll pretend this one didn't happen. Nice shooting, Tex. Way to ride that new Beetle. A few clouds in the sky today. Yeah, but so what? You trying to get a tan or something? Yeah, we got a few clouds. What? Just 'cause we're in Cali, you think the skies are always blue? There are a few clouds out there, but the weatherman says it won't rain, and you know they're always right. The weather is bomb. Get out your suntan lotion and tear it up.
I remain totally impressed with that new Cadillac, and totally underwhelmed by your performance. You are El Greto in the El Dorado. Nice driving.
Groovy little car, man. I bet you can weave through that traffic like a hairbraid, right? I will trade you my 79 VW van for your 2001 VW Beetle. You know, I always like to burn some incense in the bus while I drive. Gets rid of the smell. I like the small cars, man, 'cause they burn less of the fossil fuels. Cool. It really expands my mind to see you in that new Cadillac Eldorado, dude. Now, I might be an anti-materialist, but I've got to admit, dude, that I kind of want a Cadillac Eldorado. I don't remember much about the 60s, but I do remember this cool car. You know, fire is funny, 'cause it's really cool, and yet it's also really hot, too. Dude, say hi to the Dalmatian for me, will ya? Seeing a London double-decker in San Francisco just freaks me out, man. Get ready to race in that greasy double-decker bus. Can I hang out on top? No, I don't know how you got a London cab to San Francisco, but it's really tripping me out, dude. Seeing a London cab in San Francisco is a head trip. Like my head's taking a trip to London. I don't know. Does driving a light tactical vehicle promote love and peace? That LTV is cool, man, but it could use a few lava lamps inside to really spruce it up. Dude, why do you call it a Ford Mustang? Horses don't have wheels, man. Get your kicks in that Ford truck, man. I think you can win. Final checkpoint, man. Now, get to the finish line. Now, head to the finish line, man. Hey, man. If you just go a little faster, this race would be totally in the bag. You know, the beautiful people think that it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. It really bugs me when someone who should have won a race doesn't win, you know? Kills my buzz. You just about had that race in the bag until that Clyde showed up and ruined everything. Before you cut out of here, I think you should run that race again and win it, dude. You dig? Don't flip out, dude. Just keep on trucking. I'm picking up what you're laying down, and I really dig it. I'm going nuts over that race. You're so close to coming in first, man. I can feel it. Hey, sorry about the bad trip you just had. Bummer. I guess you should try that one again, huh? Nice try. Remember, let's be peaceful out there. Nice driving. Keep it up, and I bet you'll score a win. That race was a real bring down, you know. Well, maybe you should do it again. Win or lose, I still love you. Don't cop out, man, and not win this race. Get back out there and do it for the deadheads. That was the worst trip I've ever been on. Your driving is kind of flaky, dude. Keep trying to see if you can win, okay? You're just a little green. Just keep trying, and you'll be winning this race in no time. Did you lose for real, or are you just putting me on? Dude, be honest. Right on. I bet if you keep working at it, you'll have this race beat in no time. A little too laid back out there, man. You gotta push it a little harder to win. Are you putting me on? I know you can drive better than that. Don't worry about losing. Everybody is a winner to me. What happened out there? Did your Birkenstocks get caught under the pedals? Get it together, man! Hey, don't get uptight about losing that one, okay? War. What is it good for anyway? That race was your bag. Nice work, dude. That was a ball. Groovy driving, man. You are a real hot cat. That was cool driving. That was beautiful. Rainbow beautiful. That was a blast. Are you this good at ultimate frisbee? I bet a good driver like you could earn some good bread. Good driving? Everyone back at the commune will really dig that one. That was some way cool driving, dude. If that race was a painting, it would definitely have butterflies in it. 'Cause butterflies are cool. Wow. I really dig your crazy driving, man. Right on, dude. That was some really groovy driving you just did. That race was a gas. Great job. That was so groovy, dude. All the cats and chicks are gonna look up to you. Hey, Racehead. That was some cool, groovy driving.
Now that's a lot of truck to be finishing so far back in, friend. Well, you just blew your chance at getting in a Ford commercial driving that F-350 like that. Wow! You showed me some brilliant moves in that pickup, my friend.
All right, Fire Marshal. Let's light it up out there. Tell the Dalmatian to buckle up. Okay, Commander, lock and load. The question on my mind is, are you built Ford tough? Okay, I know you love the new Caddy and all, but don't be afraid to scratch the paint. So that 68 Ford Mustang Fastback can get the job done. Can you? Hey now, 2 stories of racing action. You're driving a cab, so you've got a certain reputation you have to live up to. Let's forward march this bad boy all the way to the finish line. Look at you, tough guy, taking out the truck. Final checkpoint. Now get to the finish line. Now we're going for the finish. Well, it's no blue ribbon, but at least you made it to the finish line in one piece. Check your oil, throw in some gas, and let's try to see if we can win this one. Good work. A few angry San Francisco drivers out there, but it's good for them. Gets the blood pumping. So a couple of cars ended up with some dents. What are a few dents among friends? I thought we agreed you were going to win this one. Are you trying to hurt my feelings? Good job, but before you buy a one-way ticket to Indianapolis, let's run a few more races. Okay, I think we have to reevaluate what we're doing here. This time, no brakes. Are you stopping at the red lights? Hello? This is a race. Don't worry about this race. Let's just consider it practice for the next one. I promise not to mention this race ever again. At least for an hour or so. Hello? Yes, I'd like to place an order for a first place finish, please. Your driving was a few sandwiches short of a picnic out there. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you racing? Okay, Mr. Escargot. Can we pick up the pace, s'il vous plaît? I know you're trying your hardest out there, so let me encourage you to put the pedal to the metal. You are so lucky there isn't a cash prize involved here. I'm looking in my crystal ball, and I see in your future you winning this race for a change. Okay, if you want to make this really exciting, run this race again and win it as the underdog. Listen, Snailfest, you've got to push that vehicle a little harder next time. What took you so long? I think I had a birthday waiting for you. Hey, Ixnay on the oozing lay next time. That's what I'm talking about. You are on fire. Somebody's gonna be dusting off the mantle and getting it ready for a trophy. You know I'm proud of you. Pass me a tissue. You know, whoever invented the steering wheel would be proud to have you holding it. That was some snazzy driving. That was some primo driving. Do you give lessons? Who taught you how to drive like that? Mario Andretti? You are out of control. Great driving. I gotta warn you, when you win races like that, you become quite a celebrity. You know, after a great race like that, you can just retire. You can! After a performance like that, it wouldn't surprise me if they just named that race after you. Wow, that was a great race. Goosebumps over here. The people of San Francisco are going to be handing you a key to the city in no time. Now that was good racing. Great job. Win or lose, people talk about you when you're driving a Panos Roadster. It is early. Give me a sec to grab my tall non-fat caramel macchiato, and I'll be ready to go. You do more before noon than I do all day. It is early. Win this one quickly so I can get back to bed. Hey, the only full moon I want to see is the one in the sky. Keep your pants on. I know you're feeling all romantic with the sunset and all, but could you and Cupid please focus on the finish line? Okay, hero, you ready to race off into the sunset? Congratulations! You just unlocked the Audi TT. Hope you're up for some nighttime racing. When in doubt, just hold down the horn. Alright, win this race and be home in time for late night TV. It's lunchtime, so try not to knock the sandwich out of anybody's hand.
Congratulations, you just unlocked a new paint job with the Audi TT. Congratulations, you just unlocked the Volkswagen new Beetle Dune. Congratulations, you just unlocked a new paint job for the new Beetle Dune.
Congratulations! You just unlocked the Freightliner fire truck. Hey, anyone listening out there? Yeah, driver's still wanted. Don't underestimate the power of that little VW, if you can handle it, I mean. There are some clouds out today, so you can retire those sunglasses if you need to. Congratulations! You have just unlocked a new vehicle. Congratulations! You just unlocked the next round of races. Do you make that new Beetle look good, or does it make you look good? It's a chicken and egg question, really. Talk about Beatlemania! Most Californians run screaming when they see a cloud. I like how you're keeping your cool. You're getting 100% of the recommended daily allowance of sunshine today. Good for you. I hope you've got either your AC or your deodorant on, 'cause it's hot out here. I like fog. It's so mysterious, you know? Don't let this fog turn you into a defensive driver.
Aye, well done. You have just earned a new paint job. That's brilliant. You've got to be great to drive that Panos GTR-1. Can I have your autograph? How could you lose in that Panos GTR-1? It's completely illogical. A wee bit of advice for you. Don't ever try to earn your bread driving a cab. Well, you know, you could make a living driving a cab like that, but you won't get rich doing it. Point A to point B faster than all the others. You are truly worthy of that black cab you're driving. Not a bad race. Though you can do better in that Audi TT if you try. Cannot believe you finished so low against this English lot. You got to do better next time. Have you got a wee bairn on board? Is that why you're driving so slow? Well, it's about time you got here. We've been waiting for you. Well, at least you know your way around the course. How about trying it just a wee bit faster now, okay? Oh, that was a fine impression of molasses on a cold day. But the object here is to win, man! To win! Come on! You've got to move your hurdies faster than that, man! In a word, that was great. Really great driving. Well, aren't we fancy? Winning in our sleek new Audi TT! What a victory! What an adrenaline rush! That was absolutely brilliant! Whew, these people here drive like maniacs, don't they? And you beat them all! What does that make ya? I'm impressed. You're not only fast, but you're ruthless too. I didn't think it was even possible for a car that fast to go that slow. How did you manage it? That's a pretty average finish for a high-powered racing car. The problem must be the driver. It's as gorgeous a city by night as it is by day. You just have to keep your eyes a wee bit more open is all. High noon in London town! After the race, pop into the pub for a pint or two and some shepherd's pie. Lunchtime in London! I'd suggest waiting until after the race before you have your eats. Now, you wouldn't want to upset your stomach now, would ya? The clock is counting down. Hit the checkpoints and race to the finish before it reaches zero. Congratulations! You earn the right to run the next round of races. Congratulations on unlocking the new Beetle RSI. It's a rare sunny day in London town. Perfect weather for a game of rugger. Oh, some lovely driving too. Ah, yes, that is the big blue sky overhead. A lovely day for a joyride. Ah, good fog. It reminds me of my days growing up along the Firth of Forth. Remember, the arrow always points to the nearest checkpoint.
Now that is a fab bit of driving and an absolutely fabulous machine. You're only racing against so far the time in this one, so get there faster than the clock counts down to zero. The arrow is like a compass to the checkpoints, but keep in mind, you can go the way you want. It's not rocket science. Go through the checkpoints in any order and finish the race. How hard is that? Remember, you can go through the checkpoints in any order. The arrow simply points to the nearest checkpoint. You just got to drive in big circles on this one. It should be easy, except for those other mixers in the mix. Ooh, that crash was a bit of alright. I have to say, it was like exciting, you know. Well, at least I know what to get you for your birthday this year. Ooh, that was ugly. I'll call the old breakdown van straight away. Don't think of it as a crash car. Think of it as, like, performance art. We'll take it to the Tate Gallery, all the way from America. It's the Cadillac Eldorado. I can't wait to see it. What are you doing? Driving a bus? My old man used to drive a bus. You can't win in that thing. Good luck in that classic Mini. I'm usually an underdog sort of guy, except in the footy. Then it's Liverpool all the way.
Oh, I hate to see those lovely fins bringing up the rear. You should be better than that 59 Eldorado.
I thought those things were for putting out fires. I'd wager on you starting one racing that thing. You know those buses haven't been the same since they fired all the conductors? I envy you, the cab. I tried that East End cabbie school, but got drummed out by an old cranky Cockney instructor. If you can believe that. Well, you did a pretty good job in that scrap. Winning isn't everything after all, despite the saying. You didn't do too badly there. I'm of the mind to think you're showing real improvement. Ooh, you're not exactly ready for the Formula circuit, but that's not too bad. It's alright, that finish. I never expect anyone to win every time, except Liverpool, especially against Man U. You looked absolutely knackered in that race. Are you sleeping well at night? That performance was a bit ropey. You're capable of better, I'm sure of it. You should be better than that. You'll have to shake a leg next time. Your reward for that scintillating performance is a fresh can of Spam. Consider yourself lucky. You got to the finish in something resembling one piece. Okay, so now you've seen the sights. How about driving like a race car next time? They have a word in London for drivers like you. They call them tourists. I wouldn't say that performance was bad. I would say it was slow, however. You went absolutely clappers on that run. That was some brilliant road work, let me tell you. You're a right clinker, you are. Fantastic handling of that car. A cracking display of skill that time. How'd you do it? Brilliant driving. That car really goes like stink. Fantastic. Congratulations for unlocking a new paint job for the new Beetle RSI. Well, I've had me kippers and coffee this morning, and now I'm ready for a ride. Shall we? Nice to see the old CB on the rise here this morning. It's a lovely day for a bit of racing. The nightlife is about to begin. The theatres, the clubs, the pubs, the urban racing circuit. Oh, it's all here in a city that has everything. Good work. You've just unlocked the new Mini Cooper. How did you manage it? You've just unlocked a new vehicle. I've tried my whole life to unlock the Panos GTR 1. Now you've gone and done it, you mixer. Oh, it's a bit cloudy, I know. But I think you will like this. Not a lot, but you'll like it. I took me O-levels on a day like this. Let's hope you're a bit more successful. Can you believe a day like this in London? It's as rare as Fulham winning a football match.
Now remember, the arrow points to the nearest checkpoint, like a compass. But it's up to you to make all the right turns.
Careful. You might wet the old unmentionables driving in weather like this. If you know what I mean.
Now, remember that the clock counts down while you try to hit the checkpoints. It's a very simple principle. Normally, it's fashionable to be a bit late, but not in this race. The idea here is to be a bit early. Final checkpoint. It's now a race to the finish line. Now go full out for the finish. That was a rather good show, I'd say. You're improving. Well, you beat someone. Well, that's a start. Nicely done.
You are a genius! Figuring out how to win in that classic Mini Cooper! I love ya!
Well, after a performance like that, at least you're ready for the M1 at rush hour. I'll be generous. That was a rather poor performance. Not a good finish. You may have to change your good name. My gardener goes faster than that on a riding mower, my dear. Do step on it next time. Don't take this the wrong way, but the accelerator is the one on the right, I believe? Well, yes, I've seen people parallel park faster than that, but don't feel bad about it. There are other races. Jolly good show! You won! That was a smashing good show. Absolutely smashing. Well, if you must participate in these city races, I'm glad to see you win now and then. Wonderful driving, just wonderful. Can we do it again? The morning should be a time of quiet contemplation, my dear. What's all this about urban racing? Well, if you must participate in these common races, better to do it at night when no one can see your face. Racing at night. Well, I never. Reputations have been ruined by less, let me tell you.
It's just a bump and a bruise. No big deal.
Very nicely done. You just unlocked the new Mini Cooper. Well done. You've just earned a brand new paint job for one of your vehicles. May I be the first to congratulate you. You have a new car to drive on the vehicle screen.
That car is officially crap now.
It's a lovely day for a walk. Why must you insist on running races races on a day like this. I simply love days like this. Short walks on the lawn, watching the gardener at work, sipping a lemon squash. It's quite moody in this fog. Something like a good mystery novel. I can't wait to see who done it in this race.
Ouch! If it makes you feel any better, that would hurt me too.
A bit of advice from someone young and jaded. Find as many shortcuts as you can. You're going to need them to reach the checkpoints. This should be good fun, racing through the city. Nothing in the way to slow you down. Don't forget to check out the London Underground. Only watch for the trains. No rules, no races, no pressure. Just drive around wherever you want. At times like these, I like to put in my favourite CD and just wander through London, dreaming of better days. Be extra careful if you're belting through Piccadilly. A lot of my friends hang about down there. I can't wait to see what happens. Get ready. Time to see who's got what under the bonnet. If you do go underground, concentrate. You don't want to lose your train of thought. I like these clouds. Suits me mood. Let it rain. A bit of slickness to the streets will make it more interesting. Looks like we could be in for some rain. Better take your gumboots along. Lovely day. Perfect for a bit of auto-moshing, don't you think?
Thy foe in this race is the o'er-arcing clock alone. 'Tis merely thee against time, though no one can ever truly defeat time. And patience, tame to sufferance, bide each checkpoint, without accusing it of injury. A noble car of London hath seen a grievous wreck and sufferance on most part of their fleet. I am not one that rejoices in the common wreck. How fare you? Wouldst thou have thy head broken? You have now broken a nice car, but we'll mend it. Thy broken wheels hast made a meal for worms. You appear to me as a man broken on the rack. How fare thee? Much good to you, scald knave, heartily. Is thou coxcomb broken? Sound drums and trumpets, and to London all, and more such days as these to us befall. Yield not thy neck to fortune's yoke, but let thy dauntless car ride in triumph over all mischance. Why, to London will we march amain, and once again bestride our foaming steeds, and once again cry, charge upon our foes, but never once again turn back and fly. Oh, that delightful engine of your car, that blabs with such pleasing eloquence! Methinks already in this civil royal I see them lauding it in London streets, crying, get out of the way, to all they meet. But must my cars be slaughtered in the streets for valiant doings in their country's cause? Look at these dissentious numbers pestering the streets, while tradesmen are within their shops, going and going about their functions friendly. 'Tis thy final checkpoint. Final checkpoint. Now, get thee to a nunnery. I mean the finish line. A poor result. 'Tis better than no result at all. Some among you did not even finish. 'Twere better to finish in the middle than to never finish at all. I'll commend thee on thy result. No driver is victorious every time. Thou didst do well to finish as thou didst. You lose indeed. Beshrew the winners, for they played thee false. What, my driver disdain? Are ye yet living? I see that I told the wrong tale in my comedy of errors. Better to have put this spectacle upon the stage.
The clock is counting down, so you better lean on the gas hard. I'm not sure, but I think Blitz is French for you better get your smash on. These other cars are just player haters. Know what I'm saying? I know you can take them. Okay, it's all you. It's all you. Run those checkpoints, baby. Listen, they've got the roads blocked off for you. The only thing keeping you from taking first is you. So get out there. When you cross the finish line, I want you to be looking at the other cars in your rear view mirror. If there's smoke coming from under the hood, don't worry about it. Think of it as a smoke screen. Hey, Are you driving by Braille? I've seen cops walking the beat who can move faster than that. The 5-0 does not need to observe the speed limit. You should be coming in first. I see why they call you San Francisco's finest. Way to put it down. Good driving. What's up? You trying to test the ABS? Try testing the gas pedal some more instead. When you're rolling in a lack, you always look good. But you look even better when you're in first place. Living in the lap of luxury. Nice work, Caddy. Don't get down on your ride just 'cause it's a classic. A little tinkering under the hood, and you'll be taking the win in no time. Remember to pick the traffic out of the grid of the truck when you're finished. What's the matter? You got twice as many wheels, and you're still losing. Did you crawl in the sleeper cab and take a nap? Come on now. Not bad, not bad. Did you pull cars out of your tired treads yet? Now that's how you roll on the wheels of steel. Good driving. Did somebody remove the engine out of that car? Tell me how a new Ford Mustang loses. That's how you drive a GT. Great driving. That 5.0, it's too much. It's too much. Great driving out there. I heard someone say you aren't going to take this race. I heard them say you're not the driver you once were. I got my money on you. So put the pedal to the metal and make me rich. Yo, make the B-boys and B-girls proud out there. Don't be all out there trying to look cool, posing in your ride. Just win the race. Just 'cause you're in a city bus doesn't mean you pick up the people, alright? Leave them on the curb. You're in a city bus. The rule of thumb is, if it's in the way, run it over. Listen, y'all, you might be small, but don't let those big cars boss you around, alright? Is that a brand new caddy? You sure you don't want to skip this race and just give it to me? You're racing San Francisco in a London cab. Well, I never said you made sense. You get that from the Army base? Try not to drive over too many cars. Yo, I'm making you the commander-in-chief of whooping this race. The new Ford Mustang is tight. You could almost win the race driving backwards. Are you trying to make me cry? Are you trying to make me cry? Close, but no cigar. What does that mean anyway? I know you got a win in you. You just gotta bring it out. Not first, but not last. Hey, at least you made it to the finish. The road is slick out there. Hope you like skidding as much as winning. It's raining hella hard out there. You put some new tires on that ride? Hurry up and win this race. I'm getting soaked. Try not to hydroplane in every car, alright?
It's cool that you're racing against the clock instead of against the other drivers. 'Cause you know, man, it's nice when we all just get along. Do not let anyone tell you to mellow out. You're on fire in that bus. You can be an Aero Dodger if you want. Just go through all the checkpoints before the other cars and you will win. Get into it. Hit all those checkpoints, dude. All I am saying is give checkpoints a chance. Yeah, can't we all just get along? Why do we need to race in this beautiful city? Hey man, don't freak out. It's just a circuit race. May your day be filled with peace, love, and a winning circuit race, dude. I thought the Fuzz could do whatever they want. How come you lost this one? A cruise gives you a great chance to learn your vehicle. Oh yeah, make sure you swing through Haight-Ashbury, okay? Let's take a magical mystery tour through San Francisco. Once, I was in an Eldorado, and I was like, whoa, nice car. Yeah, the power of the 60s is out of sight. You could have won in that truck, man. I think you just spaced out. I'm sorry you lost in that cool Ford. I'd give you money for gas, but I'm all tapped out. Nice racing in that Ford. Are you going to try this one again, or should we just go protest something instead? How do you know how to drive that big truck? I couldn't even get it off the starting line. I can't believe you won in that big truck. Groovy driving, dude. Hey, I just looked up groovy in the dictionary, and I saw your picture. For winning in the Panos GTR1, a flower. From me to you. The military-industrial complex has just been taken down. I think I'm gonna protest your loss in the LTV. I think the government is behind it, dude. I love you in that LTV, man, and it is freaking me out. Great job winning that race. I'm gonna make you a tie-dye shirt to match your Mustang. Great race, dude. You and that new Mustang really blow my mind. But then again, so does most stuff. There are a couple of cool cats and chicks on the road today. So hey, drive peacefully out there.
Well, you've tiered the course in that big bad Eldorado. No! Let's see you drive the darn thing!
Racing's not my thing, dude. But it's cool that you dig it. Don't be all yellow out there, dude. Be strong. Yeah, be strong. Drive where you got to, but I'd head straight to Haight-Ashbury. Dude, remember the 1967 Summer of Love? Me neither. You look like James Bond in that Aston Martin. You are so in, man. Throw some Grateful Dead in the CD player of your new Beetle, and let's hit the road. It's a bummer you had to get up so early for this race. Why not make up for it by winning, huh? Good morning, sunshine. This race is gonna be out of this world. Early morning racing always blows my mind. Hey, how come you're not tired? Dude, you just unlocked the Audi TT.
Congratulations, you just unlocked a new paint job with the Audi TT.
Dude, you just unlocked the Volkswagen new Beetle Dune. My old Magic Bus could have done better than that. You better try again, dude. A moment of silence for my old VW bus. Maybe you could win this race in its honor. You are in a new VW Beetle. You should have come in first.
Pure adrenaline fun driving a Mustang like that, isn't it?
Wow, it is a clear day, dude. Put on your rose-colored glasses and hit the streets. It's a beautiful day. Perfect for racing and drum circles. A beautiful day filled with peace, love, and racing.
You ready to roll, Blitzmaster? The cool thing about a blitz race is it's you versus the clock. All the cars out here are basically just target practice. Okay, a couple of checkpoints, a finish line, and a clock. Sounds easy, right? I don't care if your car limps across the finish line held together with duct tape. Just beat the clock. Remember, there's nothing wrong with a little friendly trash talk, so keep your windows rolled down. It's a circuit race, so hit the checkpoints in order. Don't make me come looking for you. If losing was a crime, you'd be thrown in the slammer. Come on out there. Did you accidentally handcuff yourself to the starting line or something? Come on, copper. It's a fast back, not a slow back, okay? Pedal to the metal out there. Come on, put a little more muscle in your muscle car and you'll have yourself a win. I swear, if I knew how to weld, I'd weld the pedal to the metal so you'd have no excuse. Henry Ford would be proud. That was driven like a pro. Excuse me, driver of the GTR1, can I have your autograph? Come on now, how hard can this be? Just drive over whatever's in your way. Nice work out there, soldier. I don't think you've quite harnessed the power of that new Ford Mustang yet. It's a Mustang, not a Pinto. Get your Ford straight. The accelerator pedal is a must, but the brakes are optional, okay? Today it's not whether you win or lose, it's... Oh, who am I kidding? Hope you ate your Wheaties today. Alright, Special Agent Leadfoot, you ready for your next mission? So what kind of gas did you use, huh? Did you use the cheap stuff? 'Cause it'll come back to haunt you. I'm not sure if city buses were designed for racing, but I'm pretty sure you could take more damage than most cars out here. It's time to win this race. Just ignore the buzzer. They can wait till after the race to get off. It may be a mini, but we're looking for a big win here. Try not to get too settled into those leather seats. We've got a little business to take care of called first place.
Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Ah! Hey! Ah! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! Brilliant! Driving of that big dinosaur! Now that's what I call power steering!
Cállate, estúpido!
Get off the road!
Learn to drive, loser! Maniac!
What are you doing? Were you stopping to pick up passengers along the way, was that it? I see no other explanation for that dismal performance. Give us a break! What kind of driving was that? You finished poorly, very poorly. You own this race! You own this whole town! You own it! Nice driving! You beat the pants off some pretty fast cars there, didn't you? That was some bunny driving! Absolutely bunny driving! Well done! You've earned an honorary Mac in front of your name. Congratulations on unlocking a new paint job for the new Beetle RSA. Yeah, I love the smell of petrol in the morning. It smells like... well... smells like nasty old petrol smell, actually. I hope you had your morning coffee. You're going to need to be real alert out there today. You're a day late! It was clear and sunny just yesterday.
Aston is too much car to be finishing so badly. If you're going to lose, go select something else to drive. Keep in mind that all you have to do is hit the checkpoints and finish. There's no reason to follow that crowd. Remember to get through the bloody checkpoints in any order and finish as fast as you can. You're going to have to cough up the dust to get that damage fixed, aren't you? That crash has left me gobsmacked. How do you describe a scene like that? I've got to tell you, I love the sound of that metal crunching. May I offer a bit of advice? Try, going really fast and not hitting anything along the way. That's my advice to you. I really love the Beatles, man. I do mean the car you're driving, not just the lads from Liverpool. Driving a Cadillac Eldorado, I see. You've done well for yourself, then. That's some motor you've got there. I've never seen the like, except on that film the army recruiter tried to hook me with. Not a bad race all in all. That course is not too easy, especially against this competition. Not the best results you could hope for, but not bad, not bad. It'll do. Not like the greatest result I've ever seen, but I've seen worse, that's for sure. How did you even finish? You must have hit every pole, tree, box and car in the entire city of London on that run. Let's look at the positives. At least you managed to get to the finish. Some folks never get that far. Could you go any slower than that? It's like you're sitting for a portrait or something. Great result! You drove like a rat running out of a drain pipe that time. Well done! You've got all the right gear under the bonnet of that car, it seems. A great bit of driving that was. Driving that roadster must be treat enough. Winning is a bit like having afters twice. It's about lunchtime here in London. Finish this race straight off, and we'll go get curry takeout, an old good place in Pimlico. Congratulations! You just unlocked the next round of races. Congratulations! You just unlocked the new Beetle RSI. That was a real B-side performance in that Beetle this time. Nicely done. That VW Beetle was a bit of a dark horse in that race, I think. I see the old current bun is high in the sky. Great day for a little spin around the city. Yeah, it's a bit damp. Personally, I think you're a bit soft running a race in this mess. You know what they call days like this up north? We call them wet, just like they do everywhere else.
When you're finished racing that cab, my dear, do you think you could take me to the theatre? What in the world are you driving? I've never seen such a thing. One thinks of Montana when riding in a Ford truck. I've always wanted to visit Montana. I'd say that's a pretty good job of driving. I don't see a career in this for you, but if you're having fun, well then, do continue. More important than the finish. Did you have fun, and did you hurt yourself? It's a good result. I wouldn't bet my country house on you, but you did well. Yes, it's a rather poor finish, but you certainly tried hard. I could tell. In a word, you stank. But we don't use words like that where I come from. Don't think twice about it, my dear. It's only one race. At least you finished. That was rather impressive. Do you win like that often? Well done, old chap, well done. You've not only survived, you've won. Congratulations. You've unlocked a new look for your new Beetle RSI. Do finish well, and be here for 11s, if you please. I suppose if you win, you'll be wanting to celebrate in one of these pubs. Well, go ahead. It's more like tea time, not driving time. But if you must participate, then please win. Congratulations! You have just unlocked the next round of races. It's almost scandalous to be out driving with such threatening skies. Someone might see you.
The arrow is there as a compass to help you, but not direct you all the way, but just generally in the right direction. Bit of trouble in the old gearbox right now, I suspect. Hold on, I'll go get a few sticky plasters for you. The potential for destruction in this city with that Freightliner Arctic is monumental. Have at it! Nicely done. You just unlocked that new Mini Cooper. You won't believe the machine you've just unlocked. The Panos GTR1 is now available. To you! Oh, I'm not joking. Yeah, look at all that driving got for you. 3 new races. London is drowning, and I live by the river.
This arrow in the sky is like the evening star to the sailor. 'Tis a compass to the checkpoints, though thou canst go any way thou wished. We see the very wreck that we must suffer, and unavoided is the danger now. Safe mayest thou wander, safe return again. O my good lords and virtuous Henry, pity the city of London, pity us! If you ever disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. I hear thy engine. 'Tis fit for these proceedings. Heard you of nothing strange about the streets today? Travel tainted as you are, 'tis a good result. Not to bring up the rear. Thou didst do well to finish ere others did, though yet behind a few. A goodly performance, though not the best. Still drove thee as well as near as all the rest. Fair is foul, and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air. 'Tis only a small tempest. Thou shouldst not be troubled much by it.
Okay, see the clock on top of your screen? Go through the checkpoints before 0 and you'll be the hero. The countdown is on. Beat the clock, baby. Now, they used to call me the circuit race king, but I've retired, so the crown could be yours. What's up? You trying to break that ride in like it's a new pair of kicks or something? Hey! What's the pain? There you go, copper. Cuff 'em and stuff 'em. Way to drive, bro. Don't make me come down there and show you how to win a race in a Mustang, 'cause I'll do it. You know you're not gonna let anyone win over the GTR1, right? You know you gotta do that over. School is in session and the Panos GTR1 is the teacher. Good driving. The LTV just dominates the competition. Now, I don't want to get in trouble or nothing, but a new Ford Mustang losing, it's not the car's fault. Okay? This race is going to be off the hook, I'm telling you. You better push down on the gas with a little extra something, because this race is not going to be as easy as you think. You are the teacher and school is in session. Yo, you see the way the other drivers are looking at you? You gonna let them play you like that? Yo, if driving crazy is wrong, you don't want to be right. That new Beetle is a fun little ride. Get your groove on and show me what you can do. Now you know that your fire truck can fly, so just pretend the fire is at the finish line. You paid to ship that cab all the way from London. The least you can do is win with it. The Ford F-350 is the toughest truck on the street, so don't feel bad if you hop a few curbs. Now get to the finish line. That's alright. Just keep it all in check and you'll win it next time. You gonna let them jack you for that win? Come on now. Listen, just go out there, get your swerve on, and win this, yo. Yo, it's foggy out there. Look out for the crazy no fog light having drivers. Yo, you ever driven in fog before? 'Cause if not, I'm gonna be on the other side of town.
I think you have some angry passengers on board your bus, dude. Hey, man. You want to take my old VW bus instead of that big city one? You think you can beat all those cars to the finish line? Happy trails! In a circuit race, it's you versus the other cars, okay? But you can still love them, even while you race them. Hey man, since you're down with the fuzz, do you think you can get them to leave me alone? You and that old 68 Mustang is such a blast. Good job. Far out. That was some excellent driving. 1968 lives on. Dude, sorry about your loss. But do you mind if I crash in the back of your Freightliner? That Panos GTR1 really blows my mind, dude. Now I know 2 things. 1, tofu tastes great. And 2, you should have won in that Panos GTR1, dude. Great driving in that LTV. But give peace a chance. Cool driving, dude. That Mustang sure is your bag. Have a great race, but always remember that peace, love, and happiness are your biggest priority, dude. Go with the flow, or make your own route. It's up to you. Hey, is the seat in that vehicle as comfy as the beanbag chair back of the crash pad? Dude, great job in that Panos Roadster. Now let's go play hockey. It's dark out here. It's hard to see through my rose-colored glasses. It's a drag that you're gonna miss the most beautiful sunset while you're racing. It's really far out. Congratulations, Fire Dude. You just unlocked a new paint job for the Freightliner fire truck. Congratulations. You just unlocked the next round of races. There are clouds in the sky, but rainbows in my heart. Hey, as my Uncle Jerry once told me, there's always sun behind the clouds. I think fog is really groovy, but I wouldn't drive my VW van around in it. Dude, it's raining. Rain is cool.
The other drivers are losers. Losers! Let's see if we can make them cry. You are the checkpoint master, okay? And these punks are just checkpoint slaves here to worship you. Hey, if you're about to lose, just start crashing into stuff. Maybe it will panic the competition. Excellent driving! Now go give everyone else a ticket. Great job out there! This little piggy comes in first. I don't know what's more fun about driving a Freightliner, taking damage or giving it out. The GTR one could beat these other cars if it never even shifted out of first. Now, how are you going to explain losing that race given the car you're driving, huh? You are the kind of driver that makes the Ford Motor Company proud. Now, I know your mama taught you how to drive, but did she teach you how to win? Nobody wants to lose, so how about coming home a winner? Focus on the finish line, my friend. It's a little wet out there. Try not to hydroplane in my direction, okay?
Sometimes you can blame the car for a poor performance, but don't you dare blame that Aston Martin for that one! You didn't exactly disgrace that beautiful Aston Martin, but you didn't exactly do it in honour either. Maybe you'll win next time, huh? Great work, and you look good doing it in your Audi TT. Now remember, the arrow simply points to the nearest checkpoint, but it's up to you to find the best route around the city. Not a bad bit of swimming for those Cadillac fins. Good finish! It's great the way you make everyone else watch those caddy fins cross the finish line behind you. Now remember, the goal is to drive through all the checkpoints as fast as you can. You don't have to follow the others. I like that Mini Cooper anyway, regardless of how you drove it. Whoa! When you drive through traffic, you really drive through it. Whoa, that was a spectacular crash! Are you alright then? Don't think of it as a wreck, okay? Think of it as an opportunity for a new car. I hope you're wearing clean underwear like your mother always told you to. Not to worry. I've seen worse. I saw England lose to Scotland in rugby last year. Don't worry. We've got this beautiful thing called the National Health Service. I'll put you on the list. Well, you lost! But you looked really cute doing it in that Mini Cooper. That's a pretty good finish for the runt of the race. Good work in that Mini Cooper. Oh, yeah! You're the fastest moving pig I've ever seen! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Welcome to London Town. Take your time, cruise around, get your bearings. You're going to need them for the racing. Ah, cruise mode. Your chance to get the lay of the land and the things that lie beneath it. Oh, yes, sir, it's a gorgeous old town, isn't it? If you ever get tired of cruising it, you're tired of life, just like old Dr. Johnson said. So, you finished poorly, that's a fact. But driving that Beetle Dune around London must have been a blast. So, you didn't win. That's okay. You impressed these English folks anyway in your Dune buggy. Congratulations on unlocking a new paint job for the new Beetle Dune. Great driving! I like the way you took that Beetle Dune across the finish line. You've got a lot of nerve, wasting Mustang horsepower on a drive like that. Look at it this way. You kind of stunk. But there were others that smelled worse. Now I tell you, it's a good thing there's no fire. We'd all have burned down if we were waiting for you to arrive. Well, maybe next time you could try turning on the siren. You know, it'll help you get through the streets faster. If my house starts burning down, I want you driving the fire truck that comes to the rescue. I fully expect you to crush the competition in this race. Figuratively speaking, I mean, you know, figuratively. Well, you didn't win. But on the bright side, you crushed everything in your path. It's fun driving a big Freightliner, isn't it? So, next time go really fast and see how far things fly when you hit them. Congratulations. You have just unlocked a brand new paint job. I like the way you handled that Panos GTR1. You're worthy of it. Oh, you are brilliant. And it's not just that Panos you're driving. Now, given your lack of speed in that big monster, you did pretty good in not finishing dead last. Congratulations on your mediocrity. Anyone who can win the race driving that two-story machine is the greatest driver in the history of the internal combustion engine. That's a fair finish all in all. But if you don't hit anything, you should be winning. Well, I mean, at least you finished. Even if you did drive like my old gran. Come on, get off the road if that's how you're going to drive! Oh, that race really stunk! What a match! Now, after that race, I've only got one thing to say to you. My head is bursting! Oh, look at the bright side. You did manage to finish in one pace. Sort of. In a word, your driving was crap! I won't be too hard on you for driving so poorly. I know it's hard, especially in this crazy town. If Robert the Bruce fought like you drove a car, we'd all be speaking English right now. I know, it's a historic city. But if you want to go sightseeing, then get into cruise mode now! Very nice driving, very nice. I knew you could do it. I said so from the start. Don't you remember it? That's what I said. You could do it. I do not want to understate it too much, but you are good. Way to go! You bit the pants right off this English lot. Well done. Oh, that's brilliant. The way you channeled your road rage into victory there. You won it. You won it. Oh, I tell you, if Bobby Burns were here, he'd write a poem just for you. I know he would. Very, very impressive. I expect you'll be wanting to do endorsements and all that stuff now, won't ya? Sitting in a Panos Roadster is like getting a head start. Make use of all that speed beneath you. Now that's how a car like that was meant to be driven. Well done. Nighttime is the right time for racing. This way, you won't be able to see the dents on your car. Well, the sun is finally setting on the British Empire. A good time for racing through the old town as the sun sets over the great city of London. Commuters are racing for their cars. Last one on the motorway is a rotten egg. Brilliant! You just earned yourself the new Mini Cooper. Nicely done. You've now unlocked a brand new vehicle. If you think that was fast driving, wait till I tell you what you've done. You've unlocked the Panos GTR1! Get ready for takeoff! It's a race, not a showroom for that VW Beetle! Drive that car! Not a bad showing, all in all. though I think you could do better in that little Beetle. Incredible handling of that little Volkswagen. Driver's no longer wanted! Ha! Driver found! Oh, nah, don't let the clouds get you down. It's like this about 360 days a year in this city. Forecast is for clouds, followed by more clouds, before ending in new clouds. We hear that a lot around here. Yeah, it's a good thing, this fog. The city has too many sights to distract you. You can focus on your racing now. Oh, it's only a wee bit of water falling from the sky. It'll make things more interesting, believe me.
Okay, I'll grant you a so-so finish in the Aston, but only once. Now go win the next bloody race. Remember, the arrow always points to the nearest checkpoint, but it's up to you to find the best path. Amazing that you finished in that big bus. I was certain we'd be calling the old breakdown van on you. It's great that you won and all, but there's a magistrate who would like to have a word with you about what you've done with that bus. Round in circles you go. I'll tell you when you get near the terminus. You silly Burke. What are you doing crashing your car like that? A car is like a bit of a face ache after what you've done to it. Fixing that thing is going to set you back a few shekels, eh? Ooh, that looked like really painful. Can you confirm that? Drive carefully if you know what I mean. That's to say, drive fast and avoid contact and try to win at all costs. 12 cylinders in that Aston. 12! That's like 2 cars rolled into one. How can you lose? Ooh, that's a pretty sharp new Audi you're driving. Are you sure you can handle it? I see you driving in a new Mini Cooper. It's kind of like whimsical, you know, a real character, that car. Ooh, let's see what kind of firepower the man gets when he buys a Mustang Cup Cruiser. A Doom Beetle in Britain, eh? I like it. The surf along Rother Height, the sun through the smog. It's a regular beach blanket bingo here in London town. That Mustang dates back to the days of swinging London. Take a spin up Carnaby Street for old time's sake, eh? Ooh, that's a beautiful car, that Ford Mustang. It must be the best thing we ever got from the colonies. Not counting Roy Orbison, of course. That Ford truck was practically built for this urban racing. Fast and durable. Final checkpoint. Now get to the finish line, mate. All right, mate. Now go for the finish. Well, you finished and you beat a few of the others. It's a bit of all right, that. You drove like a bit of a clodhopper in that race. I'd have expected more. Truly a top sad performance there. I have to say I'm disappointed in that result. It weren't a pretty race, that. London hasn't seen anything that slow since the old Hackney went away. A fat man in a horse-drawn carriage would have beat you in that race. What are you thinking? I won't say that was a bad performance. I will say it was lousy, however. You were slower than a National Health Service wait list that time. You were right to blow in your own trumpet after that display. Well done! That was some seriously fleet driving on these London streets. Well done! Great driving, but don't get too chuffed up about it. It's only one race, you know. Great driving! I'm really impressed, but don't get too jumped up about it. It's only one race. You made that look easy. Money for old rope is what that is. Listen to that engine. That car has got more power than the Man U front line. You've got to work like clappers to lose driving that Panos Roadster. How'd you manage it? It's fast, I know. But let's face it, it lacks a bit of durability for these kind of races. I know, it's night time. But this is no time for a kip. Keep your eyes open and race. London's known for its nightlife, you know. Though I don't think race car driving is the reason yet. Careful if you go near the palace. They may be changing the guards, or something like that. Twilight in the great city of London. I can hear the Kinks singing Waterloo Sunset in me head as we speak. Believe it? You've unlocked the London bus. Here's the news. You've just unlocked the London cab. Well done. You've unlocked that light tactical vehicle. Poor finish in a Beetle then. Volkswagen may still be looking for drivers, eh? Yeah, I'm a bit browned up about the weather, but what can you do? Just forget about it and drive. You got to be bloody daft to be out racing on a day like this. What are you doing? You ready to put the anchors on in all this fog? Visibility is like less than 0, to quote me mate Elvis.
A London bus? Are you sure you want to be seen driving a London bus? I simply don't understand these young people today. Yes, it's fun to let loose now and then, so ride that Mustang like a cowboy, partner. If you must continue with this madness, then I expect you to win. Still, you did well enough. I'm glad you didn't finish last. That would have been scandalous. Don't be troubled. At least you finished, my dear. You'll do better next time. Well, you were a tad slow. It's quite all right. We pride ourselves on never seeming to be in a hurry. Well, it's good to see that all that fussing about led to something. Congratulations. Congratulations are in order. You did very well that time. Very well indeed. Now, don't be too proud. It's not like you rode the winning steed at Ascot, you know. You must be absolutely mad to drive like that. It was brilliant. Nicely done. You left those tossers in the dust. My, that is an impressive ride, as I think you called it. It's a Panos. Yes, nicely done. You've just earned a new paint job for the new Mini Cooper. I was going to invite you to lunch at my society club, but I see you have other business to attend to. Twilight is my favorite time when I'm in London, so please don't disturb it too much with your automobile antics. I have some wonderful news. The Panos GTR1 is now available to you. Congratulations! You've just unlocked the Volkswagen New Beetle RSI. Those clouds do look ominous. Have you got your brolly with you? I find it terribly exciting, the thought of all these fast cars careening through the crowded, foggy streets. You'll catch your death of cold driving in this rain, my dear. Perhaps you should call it off. You do see that it's raining. Take special care when careening around the corners like a madman.
This here blitz race is just you against the clock. It's like simple, right? You looked a bit cack-handed at the wheel that time. Wow, it'll cost a packet to fix all that. That was ugly. I never did like that heavy metal sound. Bit of a clash that time. A very nice smash-up. Well done. That was kind of fun to watch. Do it again. You didn't mean to do that, did you? Personally, I like to have a little fun when cruising the streets. Like terrorizing the pedestrians. Just for laughs. Now that is one impressive car. How did you manage to get the dosh to buy one of those? I have to admit, I'm pretty excited about the anarchy you're about to bring to the UK. London calling to the faraway towns. The race is declared and the drivers come down. Congratulations, you've got a new ride waiting for you on the vehicle screen. Yeah, congratulations, you just unlocked the next round of races. It's sunny and clear. Lovely weather for running amok among the masses. Silver rain was falling down upon the dirty streets of London town. Yeah, all that wings crap. Nice fog. This should make things especially interesting. This fog may turn this urban motor racing into a real contact sport. I like it.
It is simple. Swiftly through the checkpoints, and swiftly to the finish, before yon clock striketh 0. Reach the finish ere the appointed hour, and thou shalt be declared a winner, and feel great power. If thy checkpoint is behind thee, this dagger above will prophesy. 'Twill turn yellow, and point behind thee. Shall a beardless driver, a cockered, silken wanton, brave our fields, mocking the air with colours idly spread, and find no checkpoints? I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. With your final lap, the English circle ends. Dispersed are the glories it included. If you would conjure a win in this race, you must make a circle faster than all the others. Be not amazed. I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Worry not. Many a good car crash hath prevented a bad marriage. What hast thou done to thy car, thy mangled, milk-livered varlet? Wherefore this damage, thy wayward, shard-born barnacle? Look at this damage, thy artless, crook-pated clack-dish, that, like an engine, wrenched thy frame of nature from the fixed place. How now, spirit? Whither wander you? Farewell, then. Go, lose thyself, and wander up and down to view the city. What sport shall we devise here in this city, to drive away the heavy thought of care? This is a happier and more comely time than when these drivers ran about the streets crying confusion. To drive or not to drive? That is the question. See, here's to Jove, and this to Mercury, this to Apollo, this to the god of war, sweet wheels to fly about the streets of London. If you ever disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. I'll about and drive away the vulgar from the streets. So do you too, where you perceive them thick. Go for yon finish line, anon, anon! And so, in spite of not winning, thou just survive, in that thy likeness still is left alive. Complain not, thou ran a goodly race. Sweet victory, 'twas not in the stars, it seemeth. Thou wast neither rabbit nor tortoise, but more like some middling-paced creature of the forest. Worry not, we have heard your miseries as far as Tyre, and seen the desolation of your streets. There comes the rain. There begins the confusion.
It's cool if the clock hits 0, but you better be already relaxing at the finish line. The wheels on the bus need to go round and round a little faster next time. Alright, come on now, you're in a bus. Just make them get out of your way. You drive like my bus driver. Nice win. Is that a bus you're driving? Are you happy to see me? I can't believe you won in a bus. You make me proud. The streets are blocked off, but don't think that makes the circuit race any easier. They got a circuit all set up for you. Go out there and make me proud. Don't worry about the bump. I can barely see it. Hey, are you driving by touch or by sight? What's the car? I think it's leaking something. Get ready to take a cruise through San Francisco. There's no better way to learn the roads than to cruise through the 415. Now is the time to bust out a map and learn everything about the city. Here's a good chance to see what this vehicle can do. Practice up, because we got some racing to do later. Hey, remember, red lights are optional, okay? That caddy is all class. That's why it hurts to see it losing. Pimping ain't easy, especially in a classic Mustang. You and that Mustang are made for each other. You took the big truck out and brought up the back? You know you ain't got no excuse. Work that truck a little harder, and you'll win this baby. You are the master of the F-350. That was nice. You and the Ford F-350 are the Midtown Madness Dream Team. Look at you, large and in charge. If I was in that ride, I'm not sure if I'd be racing or cruising. How can you lose in the GTR-1? Are you trying to play me? Listen, soldier, don't be afraid to crush your way to the finish line next time. Hey, is your game on? I said, is your game on? Yo, buckle up. This reminds me of my first race. Adrenaline pumping in front, bass bumping in the back. Lay down some skid marks on the sidewalk for me, alright? Nothing but clout when you win this race. Don't choke. Hey, dog, you gonna win this? I mean, you're not gonna embarrass me in front of my girl, right? Pin those RPMs, baby. Hit the gas and never look back. Keep this in mind out there. You break it, you bought it. Listen, that Aston Martin costs about as much as this city, so be careful. That Aston Martin has 12 cylinders. You better hold on tight. The new VW Beetle is a good car for weaving through traffic, straight up. Knowing you're racing that brand new Cadillac Eldorado out there just about makes me cry. Now your 68 Ford Mustang is a classic ride from way back in the day, so give it the respect it deserves. You know you look good in that old Mustang, right? Am I tripping? Or is that a London double-decker bus in San Francisco? You know I won my first race driving a Ford Mustang GT. You gotta be as tough as the truck you're driving, okay? Don't get all soft on me. Final checkpoint. Go for the finish. Do you like losing or do you like winning? Because you can talk a lot more trash when you win. Put on some shades or something. Squinting is not cool. The weather's looking good, yo. But don't get distracted and head for Ocean Beach. Nice weather today, huh? I'd be cruising for females. But that's just me. California weather today? You keep your eyes on the road, because I'm keeping my eyes on the local talent. It's all fog in San Francisco. Think you can handle it?
I flip out when I look at the clock counting down, man. How do you keep your cool? Question authority, man. You do not have to follow the arrow. It simply points to the nearest checkpoint. Sorry you didn't win, dude. But that bus is so big, I could fit half of Berkeley in it. Hey, just go with the flow, man. Hit those checkpoints, make it to the finish, and you will be a winner to me. Round and round you go, dude. Getting dizzy is cool, 'cause it's free. You are the man in that cop cruiser. Get it? The man? Super job. If I have to get hassled by the man, I hope it's you driving. Get ready to take a cruise through San Francisco. There is no better way to learn the roads than a peaceful cruise through San Francisco. Now is the time to take out the map and learn this city. Put a little flower power in that new Cadillac, and I bet you'll come up a winner. A losing Cadillac is a real downer, man. Wow. You really did some beautiful driving in that new Caddy out there, dude. You gotta pick up the pace in that old Mustang if you want to win this one, dude. Don't get an ego trip. But that was excellent driving in that Ford F-350. Let me congratulate you. You and your Ford truck are out of this world. Okay, hey man, anybody got any bread for gas? These Freightliners cost a lot to fill up, you know. Hey man. You know, it would be really cool if your headband matched your Freightliner. It's trippy, man, but I really dig that Panos GTR 1. Am I a sellout? No, I might be a hippie, man, but I'm having a hard time forgiving you for not winning in that Panos GTR 1. Nice race. Have you thought about painting a nice peace symbol on the hood of that LTV? Great job, dude. LTV must stand for Love That Vehicle. Hey. Did you lose in that really fast car? Headband got in your eyes, dude. Welcome to Race City, USA. I hope you're ready for some mind-blowing urban racing here. Hey, what's that smell? Oh yeah, it's me. I have not showered for days. Dude, your vehicle is making my head spin. Here. Take my love beads and wear them for good luck. Make sure your bell-bottoms don't get stuck under the pedals. If you need to borrow my headband to keep your hair out of your eyes, you just let me know. My 3 friends, Daydream, Sunrise, and Serenity, love to watch a good San Francisco race. I've got a cool tie-dye shirt back in my pad, dude. I think it might match your ride. That race was the most. Great job. Out of sight, dude. That was great work out there. You really are the super coolest when you drive that Panos Roadster, man. Dude, it's a Panos. Nice try, dude. I bet you can score a win in that Roadster if you just believe in yourself. Dude, the Panos wants to win. Hey, it's pretty late. Do you mind if I crash at your pad after the race? It is noon, so don't get busted stopping for lunch. I'll meet you with the grub at the finish, okay? The lunchtime crowd has a little surprise coming their way. Careful where you're driving, dude. What are you doing driving? We've got a sunset drum circle to go to at Golden Gate Park. Congratulations, Beach Dude. You just unlocked a new paint job for the new Beetle Dune. Dude, you just unlocked a Freightliner fire truck. Congratulations! You have just unlocked a new vehicle. You know, it pains me to see a Beetle lose. Great job. It is really far out to see a Beetle going so fast. Wow, those new Beetles sure have a lot more power than the old ones. Dude, don't let the clouds get you down. Turn that frown upside down. Far out. What a beautiful day. Fog is like nature's blanket on the pretty streets of San Francisco. Man, it's foggy all over Northern California. I heard you can't even read the protesters' signs in Sproul Plaza. It's raining, so remember to look for rainbows. The roads are slippery out there, so try to keep things as peaceful as you can.
Okay, let's clear us some checkpoints. Okay, I don't want to start trouble or anything, but I think I heard one of the drivers say something about your mama. Is it me, or do some of these other drivers look like they're a few clowns short of a circus? Not bad, but I think I'd like to see more from San Francisco's finest. Get ready to take a cruise through San Francisco. There's no better way to learn the roads than a cruise through the city. Now is the time to bust out a map and learn everything about this city. Here's a good chance to see what this vehicle can do. Practice up, cause we got some racing to do later. That was a 3-star performance in a 4-star truck. You and that truck are a match made in heaven. I think I hear wedding bells. Okay, you worked hard to earn the GTR 1. The least you could do is win with it. That'd be a good race for a beginner. But an expert like you in a car like that needs to come in first. You, the Ford Mustang, and a first-place finish. That's all I'm asking. Nice work with the new Mustang. Way to put the spoiler to good use. Hey, wake up. You ready to drive? Your signature is your skid marks, so leave them all over town. Feel free to swap paint with as many cars out there as necessary. Listen, there's nothing wrong with taking out cars that get in your way. That's what insurance is for. Hey, if you hit some cars today, no big deal. I mean, what business do they have being on your roads anyway? Okay, Speed Demon, make me proud. Let's see what you got. Just think, all that time you spent in bumper cars as a kid prepared you for this race. Win this or go home, that's all I'm saying. Okay, Special Agent, let's see what you got. I like my race cars shaken, not stirred. The new Beetle is small, but that makes for easy shortcuts and parallel parking. The wet stuff makes the roads pretty slippery, so you might be bumping and grinding with some folks out there.
Traffic around the lakefront is all tangled up.